Sarah had always been a curious person, so when Mr. Smith moved in next door and kept to himself, she couldn't help but wonder about the mysterious man. His house was always dark, and she rarely saw him venture outside. Despite her best efforts to strike up a conversation or offer a friendly wave, Mr. Smith seemed determined to remain a recluse. One stormy night, as the wind howled and rain pelted against the windows, Sarah was jolted awake by a blood-curdling scream coming from Mr. Smith's house. Concerned for her neighbor's safety, she grabbed a flashlight and an umbrella and dashed over to his front door. She knocked loudly, calling out his name, but there was no answer. The eerie silence of the night only added to the sense of foreboding that hung in the air. The next morning, Sarah noticed that Mr. Smith's car was still parked in the driveway, but there was no sign of him. She couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. Determined to uncover the truth, she began to ask other neighbors if they had seen or heard anything unusual the night before, but no one seemed willing to talk about Mr. Smith. Growing increasingly frustrated, Sarah took matters into her own hands. One night, when the neighborhood was shrouded in darkness, she crept over to Mr. Smith's house and picked the lock, entering the dimly lit interior. What she discovered inside sent shivers down her spine. As she searched through the rooms, Sarah found clues that hinted at a darker side to Mr. Smith's reclusive nature. Strange symbols etched into the walls, a locked basement door that refused to budge, and an old journal filled with cryptic writings made her realize that there was more to her neighbor than met the eye. Just when Sarah thought she was close to uncovering the truth, she started receiving chilling messages warning her to stop her investigation. But Sarah was not one to back down easily. The more she dug, the more sinister the situation became, leading her down a twisted path of deception and danger. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Sarah found herself entangled in a web of deceit that threatened not only her own safety but the safety of the entire neighborhood. Will she be able to unravel the mystery of Mr. Smith's disappearance before it's too late, or will she become the next victim in a chilling series of events that nobody could have anticipated?